Breaking news just rocked the entire NFL world, and fans across the country are in complete disbelief as reports have confirmed that superstar running back Nick Chubb has officially been traded to the Dallas Cowboys in what is being called the biggest and most expensive trade in NFL history. This jaw-dropping move, valued at a colossal $280 million, has instantly become one of the most talked about events in sports, sending shockwaves through every team, every analyst's prediction, and certainly every fan's expectations for the upcoming season. The Dallas Cowboys, a franchise known for its storied past, passionate fanbase, and relentless ambition to return to Super Bowl glory, just made a statement that cannot be ignored. They are all in for 2025. And they're betting on Nick Chubb to carry them there literally and figuratively. Nick Chubb, one of the most dominant and consistent running backs in the league since being drafted by the Cleveland Browns in 2018, is now heading to Texas in a deal that includes $100 million in signing bonus and a staggering $150 million in guarantees. No running back has ever seen a contract this massive, and few players in NFL history at any position have commanded this level of financial commitment. What makes this trade even more shocking is the timing. The move was finalized just weeks before training camps are set to open, meaning Chubb will barely have time to adjust to a new system, new teammates, and an entirely new culture. But if there's one thing fans and analysts agree on, it's that Chubb has the talent, discipline, and professionalism to make the transition seamlessly. Known for his explosive speed, low center of gravity, and bruising running style, Chubb has been a nightmare for opposing defenses since he entered the league. With 4 1,000-yard seasons under his belt, 51 career touchdowns, and an average yards per carry that ranks among the best in the NFL, Chubb is not just a star, he's a game-changer. His performance has often been the single biggest difference between wins and losses for the Browns, and now, the Cowboys are hoping he can bring that same magic to AT&T Stadium. For Dallas, this move fills a glaring hole in their offense. After the departure of Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard's inconsistent production, the Cowboys have struggled to establish a reliable ground game. That lack of balance put a tremendous burden on quarterback Dak Prescott, who has faced mounting pressure from both fans and analysts for his postseason shortcomings. But now, with Chubb in the backfield, defenses won't be able to key in on the passing game. The Cowboys can finally return to the kind of balanced offense that made them a perennial playoff team in the 90s. Sources close to the team suggest that the Cowboys have been quietly negotiating with the Browns for weeks. The trade, which also involves a future first-round pick and 2 second-rounders, was kept under wraps until all contract details were ironed out. This level of secrecy only adds to the drama and excitement of the announcement. One insider claimed, Jerry Jones was personally involved every step of the way. He believes Nick Chubb is the missing piece to a Super Bowl run. And it's hard to argue. The last time the Cowboys had a true elite running back in his prime, they won 3 championships in 4 years. While Chubb is a different kind of runner compared to Emmitt Smith, his impact could be just as significant. What's also interesting is how this changes the NFC power rankings overnight. With teams like the 49ers, Eagles, and Lions loading up on talent this offseason, the Cowboys were beginning to fall behind in the arms race. But this trade puts them right back in the conversation, not just as division contenders, but as Super Bowl favorites. As expected, social media exploded the moment the news broke. Fans flooded Twitter and Instagram with reactions ranging from ecstatic joy to complete disbelief. Cowboys Nation was immediately fired up, with thousands of fans already ordering Chubb jerseys online. Hashtags like Chubb to Dallas and Cowboys Super Bowl were trending within minutes. Meanwhile, Browns fans expressed a mix of heartbreak and confusion. Many understand the financial implications and long-term strategy behind the trade, but letting go of the face of their franchise is a bitter pill to swallow. In Cleveland, Chubb wasn't just a great player, he was a symbol of hope during some of the team's darkest years. His quiet leadership, work ethic, and explosive play made him beloved in the community. Videos of Browns fans tearing up jerseys and voicing their disappointment began surfacing across TikTok and YouTube almost instantly. On the other hand, Dallas fans greeted the news with celebrations, viral reaction videos, and bold predictions. One viral clip showed a group of Cowboys fans popping champagne while shouting "We're back, baby." But the emotional reactions aren't limited to fans. Players and coaches across the league have started weighing in. Several NFL stars, including Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, and even Patrick Mahomes, commented on social media with messages of both respect and surprise. Former players turned analysts like Shannon Sharpe and Michael Irvin have already begun discussing what this means for Dallas' playoff potential. Sharpe said during a live broadcast, "Nick Chubb in a Cowboys uniform? That's a wrap. Nobody's stopping that offense if they stay healthy." Michael Irvin, a Cowboys legend himself, was nearly in tears discussing the move. "This is what we've been waiting for. A team that's serious. That's what this says. The Dallas Cowboys are serious about winning." From a tactical standpoint, this trade opens up a world of possibilities for Cowboys offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer. With Chubb's ability to dominate on first and second down, the play-action pass becomes significantly more dangerous. Dak Prescott thrives in play-action situations, and CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, and Jake Ferguson will benefit from the defensive attention Chubb commands. The Cowboys can now control the pace of the game, dominate time of possession, and wear down defenses in a way they haven't done in years. Additionally, this could extend Dak's career by reducing the hits and pressure he faces. With Chubb taking 20-plus carries a game, Dak won't have to carry the offense every week, which has historically led to costly interceptions and injuries. Looking ahead, the pressure is now immense. When a franchise dishes out $280 million for a single player, expectations skyrocket. Anything less than a deep playoff run or a Super Bowl appearance will be seen as a failure. The media will follow every snap, every performance, every interview with microscopic intensity. The Cowboys are used to the spotlight, but this move shines an even bigger one directly on them. It's no longer just about competing, it's about winning it all. For Nick Chubb, this could be a career-defining moment. He now moves from a mid-market team to the biggest brand in football, with the brightest lights and the highest expectations. But if there's anyone built for the challenge, it's him. Quiet, humble, fiercely competitive, and incredibly tough, he fits the mold of a Dallas Cowboys legend in the making. On the Browns side, the front office insists this is about long-term sustainability. Releasing cap space, acquiring high-value draft picks, and potentially reshaping the offense around Deshaun Watson are all strategic components of the decision. But make no mistake, this was not an easy choice. Letting go of Chubb signals a major shift in the franchise's identity. The front office now faces a pivotal offseason. They must replace Chubb's production, re-energize the fanbase, and find new playmakers. Jerome Ford may get the first crack at the starting job, but Cleveland will almost certainly look at the draft or free agency to build depth. As one analyst said, "You don't replace a Nick Chubb. You hope to survive his absence." In closing, this trade will be remembered for years to come. Whether it results in a Super Bowl or sparks a new era of dominance in Dallas, the decision to trade for Nick Chubb and invest $280 million into one player is the kind of bold, franchise-altering move that defines legacies for players, coaches, and owners alike. If Chubb performs as expected, this could go down as the greatest trade in Cowboys history. If it doesn't, it could haunt them for the next decade. But one thing is certain, the 2025 NFL season just became must-watch television. So get your popcorn ready, because the drama, the excitement, and the legacy of this trade are just beginning.